as I work with different employers, managers, supervisors, and work groups, one of the issues that comes up is that people seem to be highly negative in the workplace. There's a lot of cynicism, sarcasm, and just a general lack of trust. I'm Dr. Paul White. I'm the co-author of the 5 Languages of Appreciation in the Workplace. And we found that people just don't trust a lot of communication that goes on in the workplace. And I often have managers ask me, what's the deal? Why are they so angry? Well, first, let me help you understand the nature of anger and frustration. We get angry and frustrated when our expectations aren't met. I call them our shoulds, the things that are in our mind that we think people should do or they shouldn't do. And so they should value what we do. They should say thanks occasionally. They shouldn't put us down in front of our colleagues. And when those shoulds are broken, we react. Some people get angry, some people get frustrated, some people get hurt. We vary in our reactions. So if you're a supervisor or a manager, one of the things you need to look at is what are the expectations that your employees have? And to be honest, as I go around the country and work with different work groups, I find that some employees, not all, but some have unrealistic expectations about work. They want work to be fun, meaningful, rewarding, energizing, and those are all good things, and those happen occasionally, but usually work is work, and it takes effort. And so part of what we have to do is help people develop appropriate expectations about work, but the other part is to make sure that we're not doing or saying things that undercut our credibility. And one of the ways that happens is that we say one thing and we do another. So for example, I had a worker tell me, she said, I was working on applying the appreciation languages in our workplace, and my favorite or preferred language of appreciation is time. And my manager said, I'd like to get some time with you and get to know you a little bit. But the next day, they passed in the hall and her manager didn't even say hi. And so for that worker, it felt very inconsistent. You want to spend time with me, but you don't even acknowledge me in the hallway. There obviously could have been other reasons. The person could have been distracted or whatever. But the result was an inconsistency. The other reason that people don't feel valued or trust the communication from management is often that it's inconsistent over time. That, we're going through this training program now and we're going to learn how to say thanks and give appreciation, but it's going to be short-lived. It's going to be a few weeks or maybe a couple months at most. And so one of our goals is to be able to develop some training resources that help make appreciation and encouragement part of the culture. So I'd encourage you to take a look, if you haven't, at our book, The 5 Languages of Appreciation in the Workplace, and also our training resources for work groups called Appreciation at Work Training, and that's at appreciationatwork.com. So I hope you find this helpful. Try to think about expectations that you may have that are unrealistic, and also ways that you are not communicating consistently that undermines the trust between you and your colleagues.